What were we supposed to do today?
Today was supposed to be...
Because I feel like you're going to f*** it up right now. You're going to talk crazy, and that's never going to happen.
What do you mean? I'm the glue.
You ain't the glue.
I am the glue.
We already have glue.
I'm the glue.
You could be glue.
Bricc Baby said he was supposed to be here today.
And that's why we left the mic here in his honor.
Yeah, he said he's supposed to be here today. He just text me.
You guys are still going back and forth.
Who?
You and Bricc.
What do you mean?
You
don't text?
You just talking all the time now?
No, I just had a conversation with him.
It's a group chat or it's a one-on-one?
One-on-one.
Damn, that's crazy.
What you mean?
I don't know. If there was a administer, I would think it was less radical.
He's been doing good though. He's been bullshitting the bullshitters. He's
bullshitting the bullshitters. Are you the bullshitter?
No, I've been keeping it real with him.
Okay. But okay, how did this conversation even start? It started because you wanted to warn him that someone was going to murk him in Florida.
No, that ain't what it started.
He took your advice.
We don't know nothing about no murking in Florida.
Okay.
I gave him some business advice.
Okay.
About other things he should be doing. You got to remember, I'm one of the gatekeepers for the West Coast. Mm-hmm. Right? So it's like, when you got to keep it real, you got to keep it real.
Right.
When it comes to podcasting and what we're doing for the culture of the West, Brick's a voice.
But there had to have been something that happened that got you past just relentlessly hating on him and made you want to be like,
I've never hated on Bricc.
Well, you can call it whatever you want, but
you got to remember.
You've talked shit about him on basically every episode of the show we've ever done.
No, I've responded. You got to remember.
It's not always responding.
Okay, listen. It does nothing for me to mention Bricc. It does something for Bricc to mention me. It does nothing for me.
You talk about people way less relevant than Bricc on Clubhouse and whatnot.
Who?
All kinds of weird dudes. I don't even know who they are.
Name one.
I can't. I don't even remember their names.
Today we talked about Rayful Edmond.
Who?
See, that's what I mean. Just because you're a white boy that came into our culture in 2010, that's on you. Rayful Edmond is, he was a DC drug dealer. I mean, he turned rat.
Okay.
But he did about, 30-something years, whatever the fuck he did. But
I don't know him, but I know Bricc Baby, and I know you talk about him a lot.
No, I don't.
You talk about all kinds of weird
I respond.
Not always respond.
Always.
Sometimes. If Bricc Baby got in a car accident, you would run a 4-hour Clubhouse room about it.
You're crazy.
Okay.
Bricc can tell you that.
Either way, you decided you wanted to get past it. You saved him from being murked, allegedly. And then the conversations were starting to go down this week. But so you had him on the phone like yesterday or today, like saying that he was going to show up today?
I was yesterday.
What do you think? What changed?
I don't know.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
Me a text.
I didn't tell him shit.
It's supposed to be me, you, Bricc Baby, and Loose Cannon.
See, I feel like that's the wild card there.
They both from 6-0.
Right, and that's probably another part of the problem, right?
No, but here's the problem. Like, we have our verbal issues. They've had their verbal issues, so why not clear it all? Why not clear it up altogether?
Don't you think that there's some stuff that probably is not just going to be cleared up on a podcast?
No, I don't know. Not between them, no. That's the case. The same shit with me.
I feel like him doing a podcast with you is one thing because you're from a totally different place, and then him doing a podcast with Loose Cannon, who is in the room right now, 800-pound gorilla, that's different.
Seemed to me like it would be more of a problem with me than Loose.
But you know how it is.
No,
it's one thing for people who are from totally different groups to patch it up and be on some cool shit. It's another thing for like you and your brother, which not saying they're like brothers, but like there's so much shit with different people, and
First and foremost, there's a strong possibility that it's gonna come a time to where I gotta do other shit. Bricc likes doing this shit, and I think he got a little run in it, right? So let's keep it real. The building's been pretty much cleared based upon who's credible and who's not, right? Let's just be real. So we gotta call. I'm not a hater, right? So if a is one of the people in position on our coast on a platform like this, right, to continue the run, then why not? I could same reason why when they was like, Wack, don't go without him, we trying to put him this, fuck him. I'm like, yo, bro, That's one of the biggest platforms we got on the West Coast. So why wouldn't I go over there if it'll be some assistance to him in keeping the shit going on the West Coast? Well, I don't want to see no jumper shut down. I don't want to see no jumper go to shambles in no shape, form, or fashion, because ultimately, this is one of our first stops. Everything else is what? South and on the East Coast, right? Let's keep it real. So, end of the day, if I got to transition and start doing other things, whatever they may be, if it pops up, why not make sure the dude that's on the side of you, right, is empowered to keep shit going?
Are you this open to getting back cool with Big U?
No, that's a whole nother politic.
Yeah.
You know, Bricc is, he's on his microphone. Let's be real, bro. Like, out of all the dudes, why did you keep Bricc?
I think he's entertaining. He's extremely knowledgeable about the streets, and he's the weird dude who's like fully from the streets, but will actually say his real opinion about street shit, which a lot of people just are not that forthcoming.
That's what I'm saying. So that was your choice, right? It was your pick of choice, right? You could have kept anybody.
It's not like I always like the stuff he says, but it's like I'm oftentimes shocked by his willingness to be honest about certain street stuff, which I feel like our audience very much appreciates.
Well, you know, end of the day, we can have several conversations, you know, really about business, about, you know, what direction, what else he can add to what he's doing. I gave him my insight. I don't mind that. What did he do with it?
We're going to keep working on it. We're going to make it happen for the people.
But he got it. I mean, I don't know what the problem is with him and Luce, though, because yesterday it was great. It was cool.
If you and Big U patch it up, then boom, the Bricc Baby thing does itself, right? Then it's easy.
Who?
If you and Big U.
You can't, first of all, to patch that up means that I want to play Russian roulette with my wrist.
What does that mean?
Just what the fuck it mean, right? Like, listen, where I come from, bro, you just cannot straddle the train tracks. Either you need to retire your flag and go over there to the center and say, I'm a good Samaritan, but you can't be hollering and screaming this, that, and other, and taking meetings at the police station, bro. I can't with that.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know what he does at the police station.
You want to read the paperwork?
No.
Oh, okay. Because you keep bringing it up.
What?
You brought it up.
You being cool with him. I don't know anything about why you're not cool with him.
No, it's just, what you mean you don't know why?
I mean, I guess but you've thrown out so many reasons.
I did. What you mean? No, so many reasons. It's one reason. He went to my label and tried to cut my throat. That's what he did, like, straight up.
Oh, okay.
Like, that man ain't gonna lie to me. And it was other people on the phone when we addressed it. You met one of them.
Right.
Call him and say, hey.
You talking about Wacko?
Wack told me to ask you this.
I seen he was on Community.
Who?
Wacko.
I didn't see that, was he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Meet the
That's
Whoops.
different.
Everybody's meeting the Whoops.
Oh, yeah. That's. I think that's his group.
The Bloods are outside.
Either that's his group or a group he working with. One or two.
I don't know exactly what his involvement was. I didn't see any of the clips. I just saw he was on it. Because when I talked to him, he told me he's not a podcaster. He's not doing that kind of stuff.
Nah, he usually does. That's why it's a little different.
I mean, it probably wasn't like a real full interview. So.
But him and AD go back. They both from Compton. No. Could have been that.
Interesting.